Hey, what is going on, guys? It is TemperAlliance, and today in this video we are going to be talking about zombies for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, there has been a trailer just out, and I looked at this and it was actually quite interesting to look at. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, there'll be a link in the description that will bring you over to the Call of Duty official YouTube channel, where you can see the trailer there, because obviously the trailer doesn't belong to me, so I'm not going to show it here, but I am going to talk about it because it actually is quite interesting. And remember my last video where I was talking about this package, the zombie secret package, and what was inside it no one really knew until it hit 0. Now what it actually was actually this VR kind of videotape what loads of people in the 80s used to watch. You know, when you used to buy movies, I think it was in the 80s, 90s, I can't remember for sure because obviously I wasn't around then. I was born in the late 90s, but they had this tape, and back then when you wanted to watch a movie, you get like this big box and you put the tape in, and there was no menu selections. There was no select a scene or go into options or whatever. There was none of that back then. You just pretty much put the tape into the machine or the TV, because back then the TVs were like a box, and some TVs had like a built-in videotape reader in it, so you can actually pop it into the TV basically, and it'll just automatically play. And you couldn't just skip with the remote control. You had to like fast forward it or rewind, and in order to play it at the very start again, you have to like rewind the tape, something like that. So yeah, so that's pretty much how it worked. So what was inside the box was that it was a tape that actually led to the Zombies trailer. I think it was Infinity Ward's way to pretty much explain the trailer, I suppose, because when you look at the trailer it kind of makes sense in a way, to what I'm thinking of anyway. So the only way to watch this trailer, now only a few of the high YouTubers actually got to get this package from themselves, and it led to pretty much this tape, which they had to find some way in order to watch it, because obviously we're in 2016, no one uses these stuff anymore, so the chances of finding one are pretty slim. KSX Silencer, I watched his video, and he pretty much went to GameStop. GameStop had everything set up for him so that he could watch it there. And I wasn't really sure what other YouTubers did, but KSX Silencer was able to go to GameStop to watch the trailer, and it just goes to show that no one really uses these type of devices anymore, because it's literally that old. So talking about the trailer, it was actually quite interesting. I wasn't expecting this at all. I was kind of aiming for not like Treyarch, but something similar to it, but they kind of went the completely opposite route to what Treyarch used to do. And Sledgehammer's way of doing zombies was double jumping and all that, and I wasn't really 100% into it. Like, it was still zombies, and I still liked the fact that it was zombies. It was just the way you played it I just wasn't a fan of. You can jump over zombies, like, not really my cup of tea. But they managed to balance it in order to make it fair in a way. So even though I wasn't 100% into their zombies, but this is actually quite interesting. Now, there's no double jumping, there's none of that stuff. It's just pretty much plain old zombies, but they're kind of twist into it. Now, looking at it, it doesn't really look like, kind of realistic. It kind of looks more like a cartoon theme, and your characters are pretty much not what you were expecting. Like, Treyarch zombies were like for serious people who pretty much want to try and survive, and trying to survive the zombie horde. These people kind of takes the humor out of it. In a way. Now, what I'm saying is not really like it doesn't really make sense that much because we haven't played it yet, so we're not, so we don't know for sure. I'm just pretty much guessing what I'm seeing in this trailer because it just pretty much looks that bizarre. Like, I just can't wrap my head around it. But it seems interesting. You know, like one of our characters has, you know, glasses and he's very, you know, nerdy and all that. We have a guy in the blue jacket holding a bat, you know, being very cool, and you have the black gentleman, you know, with like a hip hop theme, and the young lady, and according to the trailer, she's a bit, you know, she's kind of like those high girls who thinks that they're better than everybody, you know, that kind of thing. And looking at this picture and looking how they made the pretty much text, it kind of leans back to the 80s, which, if you guys remember what I said at the very start of this video, they sent tapes to people, to YouTubers, in order to watch the trailer. You had to pop it into one of these special machines, I forgot what they were called, in order to watch it. And that's pretty much how I managed to get this idea to match the two of them up. Because it just looks that bizarre, and it doesn't really look realistic. It just looks more like a cartoon type of thing. And the more I look at it, you know, like with zombies dancing, and like they look like they don't give a shit, you know, and especially the people that we play as, pretty much kind of sees the humor out of it as well, I suppose. Like I just really can't wrap my head around it. It's actually that bizarre. But it's interesting the way, in like the direction they're bringing it to zombies. Now obviously they haven't stolen anything from Treyarch, which is probably a good thing. You know, they're implanting their own version into zombies, and at least we still have zombies. So if Sledgehammer managed to keep this up, we'll have zombies every year, which is pretty much what we want. You know, because we're looking forward to Treyarch's game like every 2 years, and it wasn't that bad. But since Sledgehammer Games came into the mashup, we had to wait every 3 years, and 3 years is such a long time, and it'll like you'll just be waiting for ages just to get, you know, a zombies game. So I like the way now that they're bringing in their own zombies. How it's going to play, like, we don't know, but the one thing that this reminds me of is this cartoon TV show Scooby-Doo. Do you guys remember Scooby-Doo? You know, you had, I forgot the flipping character's name. You have Scooby-Doo himself, Shaggy, and all the crowd, and they try to find, you know, they pretty much run into these monsters who ends up being these people who are like evil or something like that. They're just ordinary people wearing these costumes in order to be scary and scare people away, and you know, the Scooby-Doo gang comes in and stops him and all that stuff, but most of it is pretty much running away. But yeah, this and this is what this zombies reminds me of, which is kind of odd. But anyway, that is pretty much everything that I want to talk about. It pretty much has been released today, and it just looks bizarre. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to explain this in kind of like in as much detail as I can, and the more I think of it, the more I'm like, you know, it's very interesting the way they're going with it. But I just can't wrap my head around it. I have to wait until November 4th in order to get it, and to understand it better. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give this video a like and leave a comment down below. Are you looking forward to this type of zombies, or do you prefer Treyarch's way? Now, I pretty much know what you're going to answer, but just let me know down in the comment section anyway. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And that is pretty much it for me. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.